Have you ever pondered why Argentina, a nation with a rich and diverse history, has such a small black population today? It's a country known for its cultural melting pot, yet one specific group seems noticeably absent. Let's unfold the historical pages to answer this intriguing question. Rewind to the late 18th and early 19th centuries, Argentina was home to a significant black population. Imagine a vibrant community, an integral part of the nation's fabric, contributing to the socio-economic and cultural landscape of the country. In the early days, the black population in Argentina was as diverse as it was substantial. They were artisans, soldiers, laborers, and even politicians. Their presence could be felt in every nook and cranny of Argentine society. Their influence was undeniable, from the rhythm of the music that filled the air to the rich, tantalizing flavors that infused Argentine cuisine. Truly, the black population was not just a part of Argentina, they were Argentina. One of the most significant contributions of the black population was their role in the military. They were the backbone of the Argentine forces during the War of Independence. Their courage and valor in the face of adversity were instrumental in shaping the destiny of the nation. This was a time when the black population was recognized and appreciated for their grit and determination. In the realm of culture, the influence of the black population was equally profound. The pulsating beats of African drums echoed through the streets, merging with the local sounds to create a unique fusion that would later evolve into the iconic tango. The black population also had a profound influence on the culinary scene, introducing a new palette of flavors that would become quintessentially Argentine. In the sphere of politics, members of the black population made their voices heard. They were active participants in the political process, advocating for their rights and voicing their concerns. They were not just bystanders in the unfolding narrative of their country, they were active participants shaping their own destiny. But then something happened that changed the course of their history. The winds of change began to blow with the War of Independence and the Paraguayan War. These events, significant in Argentina's history, initiated a shift that would dramatically impact the nation's black population. Now, the War of Independence was a colossal struggle that spanned from 1810 to 1816. During this period, black Argentinians played a pivotal role. They were enlisted as soldiers, many joining the revolutionary forces to fight for freedom from Spanish rule. Their courage was undeniable. Their sacrifices immense. Yet despite their valiant efforts, their contributions were often overlooked, lost in the pages of history. Similarly, the Paraguayan War, which raged from 1864 to 1870, saw a large number of black Argentinians fighting on the front lines. This war was particularly brutal, and many lives were lost. Among the fallen were countless black soldiers, further depleting the black population. But it wasn't just the wars that led to a decline. The black population also suffered from the social and economic fallout of these conflicts. With many men lost to the battles, families were left bereft, communities shattered. The aftermath of war was a landscape of hardship and struggle, contributing to a steady decline in the black population. These tumultuous times weren't easy. They brought about change, yes, but at a significant cost. The brave black Argentinians who fought in these wars were not just soldiers, they were fathers, sons, brothers, and friends. Their loss was deeply felt and left a lasting impact on the nation's demographic fabric. These wars marked a significant decrease in the black population, but that was not the end. The story of Argentina's black population is one of resilience and strength, and even in the face of adversity, their spirit remained unbroken. As we'll see in the next scene, the trials they faced were far from over. In the late 19th century, a deadly outbreak swept through Argentina, the yellow fever. As the pages of history turn, we find ourselves in the midst of a catastrophic event that shook Argentina to its core, the yellow fever outbreak. This wasn't just any illness. It was a silent reaper that harvested lives without discrimination. But there was one group that bore the brunt of this calamity more than others: the black population. Now you might wonder, why was the black community disproportionately affected? Well, it all boils down to a mix of social, economic and environmental factors. The black population, primarily enslaved and economically disadvantaged, lived in crowded, unsanitary conditions which made them easy targets for the disease. The lack of access to proper healthcare and nutrition further exacerbated their vulnerability. The yellow fever, a mosquito-borne disease, thrived in these conditions, spreading like wildfire among the black community. The death toll was staggering and the community was left reeling, their numbers dwindling at an alarming rate. The impact of this epidemic was far-reaching. It not only decimated the black population, but also marked a turning point in Argentina's demographic history. The aftermath of the yellow fever was a society that had been reshaped, with the black community pushed further to the margins, their presence in the country's tapestry fading. But the story doesn't end here. The yellow fever outbreak set the stage for a shift in the country's racial landscape, a shift that would continue to unfold in the following years. The epidemic was a catalyst, accelerating changes that were already in motion, and leading Argentina down a path of transformation. The epidemic took a heavy toll, further dwindling the black population. The late 19th and early 20th centuries saw a massive wave of European immigration to Argentina. This was a time when the world was changing rapidly and many Europeans were seeking better opportunities across the Atlantic. Now you might wonder, why did this matter to Argentina's black population? Well, as more and more Europeans made Argentina their new home, the proportion of the black population began to decline. Let's break this down. Imagine you have a big bowl of fruit salad full of different kinds of fruits. If you start adding more and more of one particular fruit, say apples, the proportion of the other fruits, like grapes or strawberries, naturally becomes less. That's basically what happened in Argentina. As more Europeans came, the percentage of the black population went down. But it wasn't just about numbers. The Argentine government had a specific goal in mind. They wanted to whiten the population. Now, this might sound a bit confusing, so let's put it in simple terms. They believed that by encouraging more white Europeans to settle in Argentina, they could improve the nation's image and status in the world. It's a bit like deciding to wear a fancy suit to a party because you think it'll make you look more important. This policy, combined with the large influx of European immigrants, led to a significant decrease in the proportion of the black population in Argentina. The cultural landscape of the nation began to shift, reflecting more European influences. This wave of immigration brought a significant change to the racial composition of Argentina. Not only did it affect the population numbers, but it also left a lasting impact on the nation's culture, heritage and identity. With the decline in the black population, their cultural influence also began to fade. This is a sad but undeniable truth. Imagine a vibrant tapestry woven with threads of diverse colors, slowly losing its vibrancy as the darker threads begin to disappear. In Argentina, the black culture was once a vibrant thread, contributing to the nation's rich cultural tapestry. This culture was most evident in music and dance forms. From the rhythmic beats of the drum to the captivating moves of the dance, the influence of black culture was unmistakable. However, as the black population started to dwindle, so did their cultural prominence. The music began to lose its rhythm, the dance, its charm. The once lively streets of Buenos Aires, filled with the sounds of African drums and the sight of passionate dancers, started to become more subdued. The vibrant cultural tapestry was slowly losing its color. But here's the thing about culture. It's resilient. It finds ways to survive, adapt, and even thrive. And that's exactly what happened in Argentina. Elements of black culture found ways to endure, subtly entwined with other cultural influences. Take tango, for example. Today, it is globally recognized as a symbol of Argentine culture. But did you know that it has deep roots in the black culture of Argentina? The soulful music, the passionate dance, they are a testament to the cultural resilience of the black community. And it's not just tango. From food to language, there are subtle hints of black influence scattered throughout Argentina. This influence might not be as prominent as it once was, but it's there, subtly shaping the cultural landscape of the nation. Despite the decline, echoes of black culture can still be found in Argentina today. It's like a haunting melody that lingers long after the song has ended. It's a reminder of a vibrant culture that once was, and a testament to the resilience and endurance of the human spirit. Fast forward to the present, the black population in Argentina is significantly smaller. Yet it's important to note that their spirit and cultural influence remains vibrant and impactful. In today's Argentina, the afro-argentine community, though small, is visible and vocal. They are re-emerging from the shadows of history, bringing with them a rich tapestry of music, dance and art deeply rooted in their African heritage. In recent years, there has been a revival of Afro-Argentine consciousness, a renaissance of sorts, driven by a desire to reclaim their identity and heritage. This vibrant community is now fighting for recognition, not just of their presence, but also of their significant contributions to Argentina's history and culture. It's a journey of rediscovery and reclamation, as Afro-Argentines uncover their roots and celebrate their unique heritage. They are reviving traditional African music and dance forms like the candombe, a rhythmic drumming and dance tradition that is now recognized by UNESCO as a cultural heritage. Afro-Argentine organizations are also working tirelessly to raise awareness about their history and to ensure that their stories are included in Argentina's national narrative. They are advocating for the recognition of their rights and for policies that promote racial equality. Despite the challenges they face, the Afro-Argentine community is resilient. They are proud of their African roots, and they continue to contribute to the rich cultural tapestry of Argentina. The story of Argentina's black population is a testament to their resilience and strength. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. We've journeyed from the early days when black populations were a vibrant part of Argentina's social fabric. We've seen how change began, subtly at first, then dramatically with the devastating blow of the yellow fever. We've navigated through the wave of immigration that brought a sea of new faces and cultures, further diluting the visible black presence. The erasure of black culture was not an overnight event, but a gradual process, a fading out that spanned decades. Today, the black population in Argentina is often overlooked, but it is there, persisting, contributing and enriching the nation's diverse tapestry. Remember, history isn't just about the past. It's about understanding our present and shaping our future. We hope you've enjoyed this journey through Argentina's forgotten history. If you found this informative and want to learn more about such untold stories, feel free to give this video a like. Your likes help us understand what content you appreciate the most. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more enlightening content like this. We're always working on unraveling history's hidden layers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Do you have any questions or insights you'd like to share? Please let us know in the comments section. Your engagement helps us bring more such untold stories to light. Thank you for watching. Remember, history isn't just about the past. It's about understanding our present and shaping our future.